Okay. I'll start this video by giving you a little bit of background information about me. I'm 33. I have 3 kids. Two different men. Um, I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression when I was 11 after my mom and dad got divorced, but honestly, hey, like who wouldn't? It affected me a lot. After that, well, before that, while my mom and dad were together, they were in a very abusive relationship, and it carried over into our lives as well. My dad had a drinking problem, very violent, very aggressive, but honestly, the sweetest man that I could ever know. Just alcohol took over. My mom, after they divorced when I was 11, 22 years ago, never remarried. Was in a few relationships, but me and my brother kind of messed that up because we didn't want another dad. To this day, I regret that. I fought for a long time. I had my first child at 19. It's really hard. I've been really dependent on the adults in my life, or I was dependent on the adults in my life while I had small children, because it was really hard for me and I just didn't know how to do life. But now I have 3 kids, a 14-year-old daughter, 9-year-old son, and a 6-year-old son, and I'm still struggling, and it's hard to be a parent, and the struggle is real, but they are joys in my life. The only problem is that I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder about 8 years ago, and I've been treated on and off with antipsychotics, anti-anxiety, antidepressant. I mean, anything to kind of band-aid the symptoms of what I thought I had. A lot of the medications cause hallucinations. They cause mostly auditory hallucinations where I would hear my voice, where I would hear a whisper in my ear, things that were just really creepy, things that messed with my head a lot. Got really bad, and I tried to take my life twice. The first time it didn't work, so I tried again. After that, I kind of took it as a sign, like, I should be here for my kids. And that was really, really selfish and dumb, but I understood why I did it. The other day I went to the doctor's and I was diagnosed with attention abundance disorder. And he said that my borderline diagnosis was basically bullshit. I didn't appear to be someone who had borderline. So I don't know if I believe him. I do realize that I have a lot of problems not obsessing about certain things past, present, and tomorrow, like the next day and the next day and the next day. Like, I constantly think about things all day long to the point where I get overwhelmed and I feel like my head's going to explode. Unfortunately, I take the stress and the grief and everything out of my family. Well, about 8 months ago, in December, I lost my mom. February 2015, she was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. It had spread to her bones at that point. It was a very long battle. I was there with her 24 hours, 7 days a week. I took care of her. I got her medicine. I bathed her if necessary. I washed her clothes. I kept the house clean. I made sure she was at her appointments on time. I was 100% invested in keeping my mom around forever, because it's the scariest thing to lose your parents 30 years too early. Well, 2017 came around, my mom started going downhill pretty quickly in October. It spread to her brain. Pretty much from that point on, I was losing my mom daily. It was really hard. And about, I would say, November, little bit around Thanksgiving, I got a call from my dad, and he let me know that he had stage 4 liver cancer. This is a result from him having hepatitis C that he contracted when he was in Vietnam. He was my best friend, and I lost him. And I've been going through a lot of pain. To lose both your parents that early is really hard. To make matters worse, I've never been close to my brother. I've always wanted to, and I've always loved him. And I wanted to support him. But me and him, we were never this. We were always this. So I let that part of my life go. It just wasn't a healthy relationship. So now I'm engaged, I have 3 kids, and I'm starting this new medicine, Adderall and Lexapro and Trazodone to sleep, because unfortunately I think so much that I don't get sleep, and when I stress, I don't eat. I'm like the opposite of a stress eater. I'm like a stress starver. I'm still healthy though. I mean, I eat after 9. I really enjoy food at nighttime for some reason. I'm just doing a basic journey, or not journey, a journal of my struggles. And, you know, someday I'd love to write a book. Someday I would love to do, you know, public speaking to help people, because I've been through a lot. You know, this video has touched on 1/1,000,000 of what has happened to me in my life. And I'm blessed to say that I'm really happy, and I love my fiance, and he's so supportive, and I love my best friends. They're supportive. I have the best people in my life ever. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep doing videos to see if anybody else out there has attention abundance disorder, to see if I'm anything similar to them, because right now I feel so lost. Like, the whole time I've thought that I've had this crazy personality disorder, when in reality I might not, and I might have been taking the wrong medicine that made it all that much worse. I'm about to start college again. I'm really excited, but I'm very scared. I just hope somebody out there sees this video, kind of relates to it in a bit, and can reach out and, you know, let me know some more about it. My doctor was clear on it, but not too clear, because I think so much I kind of forget everything that somebody said to me, unless they repeat it over and over or write it down. So I'm just moving so fast all the time. Anyway, this is my first video, and there will be more videos to come. So thank you for listening to me.
Well, these has no gloves I need, as it is winter, and I have hands. So, that's all. These alone.